Hello and welcome back to Old Yarn Vidcast. Today's story comes from Civius by Hildegard of Bingen, the first version of the play of the virtues. And again that sound was heard, like the voice of a multitude, for the exhortation of the virtues to assist humankind, for the contradiction of the hostile devices of the devil, for the defeat of the vices by the virtues and the return of men and women to penance by divine inspiration. Sorry. The sound rang out in harmony as follows. The virtues. We virtues are in God and remain in God. We fight for the King of Kings, dividing good from evil. We appeared at the first battle and gained the victory, while he who wished to soar above himself fell to the ground. And so we fight now, and come to the aid of all who call upon us. We trample the devices of the devil, and we lead those who wish to follow us to the blessed mansions. The complaint of the souls located in the flesh. We wayfarers, what have we done wandering into sins? We should have been the daughters of the King, but fell into the shadow of sins. O living Son, transport us on your shoulders into that most just inheritance which we lost in Adam. O King of Kings, we fight in your battle. Prayer of the faithful soul. Sweet divinity, delightful life, in which I will wear a bright garment, accepting what I lost at my first appearance. I sigh for you, and I invoke the virtues. Response of the virtues. Happy soul, beautiful creature of God, you are formed in the profound depths of the wisdom of God. You express love in great measure. The faithful soul. Oh, let me come to you with gladness, that you may bestow on me the kiss of your heart. Virtues. Daughter of the King, we must join you in the fight. The soul. Defected laments. What grievous distress, what a heavy weight I bear in the garment of this life, since it is too hard for me to fight against the flesh. Virtues. O soul, formed by the will of God, O happy instrument, why are you so weak when you face what God defeated through the nature of the Virgin? In us you are bound to conquer the devil. Soul. Give me your support and help me to stand firm. Knowledge of God speaks to the soul. Look to the garment you wear, daughter of salvation. Be strong, and you will never fall. The soul. I do not know what I will do or where I will flee. This is hard for me. I cannot bring to perfection the garment in which I am clothed. I would rather cast it from me. Virtues. Unhappy mind, distressed soul, why do you hide your face before your Creator? Knowledge of God to the soul. You do not know him. You do not see or taste the one who made you. Oh, sorry. It's 7:44. Getting late, guys. Soul. God created the world. I am not doing him any harm. I simply want to enjoy it. The devil tempts the soul. You labor foolishly. How does it benefit you? Look to the world, and it will embrace you in great honor. Virtues. Alas! Virtues, let us grieve and mourn, because the sheep of the Lord has fled his life. Humility. I, humility, queen of the virtues, say this. Come to me, virtues, and I will empower you to recover the lost Dromica, and crown the happy soul in her perseverance. Virtues. O glorious queen, most delightful intermediary, we come rejoicing. Humility. For this reason, my dearly beloved daughters, I hold a place for you in the royal marriage chamber. O daughters of Israel, God awakened you under the apple tree. At this time, therefore, remember his planting of the seed. Rejoice, daughters of Zion. The devil's loud noise to humility and the other virtues. What is this power? As if there were none besides God alone. It is I that tell you this. Whoever will follow me and my will, I will give them everything. As for you and your followers, you have nothing to give. Why, none of you even know who you are. Humility responds. In truth, I and my companions know that you are the ancient dragon. You wished to fly higher than the highest, until God himself threw you into the abyss. Virtues. And as for all of us, we live in the heights. The lament of the penitent soul in the body, calling on the virtues. Royal virtues, how beautiful and bright you are in the height of the sun, and how sweet is your habitation, and how terrible for me that I have fled from you. Virtues. Return, fugitive, return to us, and God will receive you. The penitent soul in the body. I have been swallowed up by the terrible sweetness of sins. I have not dared to return. Virtues. Do not fear and do not flee, for you are the lost sheep whom the good shepherd is seeking. The penitent soul in the body. Now I need you to receive me back, because I stink from the wounds with which the ancient serpent has defiled me. Virtues. Run to us. Follow the footsteps in which you will never fall, with us as your companions, and God will heal you. The penitent soul in the body. I am a sinner who fled from life, covered with sores. I return to you, that you may offer me the shield of redemption. Virtues. Runaway soul, be strong, and put on the armor of light. The penitent soul in the body. You, all the cohort of the queen, and you, the white lilies and red roses, bend down to me, because I exiled myself from you as a wayfaring stranger, and help me, that I may rise up through the blood of God's Son. Humility, true healer, give me your help, for pride has broken me with many vices, and afflicted me with many scars. I flee to you now. Therefore, receive me. Humility to the virtues. All you virtues, receive the sinner in mourning, with all her scars, for the sake of the wounds of Christ, and lead her to me. Virtues to the penitent soul and the body. We will take you back, and we will not desert you, and all the host of heaven will be glad for you. Now is the time to sound forth in harmony. Humility to the penitent soul. Unhappy daughter, I will embrace you. The great healer has suffered hard and bitter wounds for your sake. Devil.
Who are you? Where have you come from? You embraced me, and I led you out. Now you confound me in your reversal, but I will throw you down in my struggle.
Penitent soul, rejecting the devil.
When I realized all your ways were evil, I fled from you. But now, deceiver, I fight against you.
Penitent soul to humility.
Therefore, Queen Humility, help me with your medicine.
Humility to victory and the other virtues.
Victory, who once conquered him in heaven, run with your soldiers, and all of you bind the devil.
Victory to the virtues.
Come, strong and victorious soldiers, help me defeat the deceiver.
Virtues to victory.
Gentle warrior in the rushing water from the source which swallowed up the ravenous wolf. Glorious crown bearer, gladly we will fight with you against that deceiver.
Humility to the virtues.
Bind him, therefore, shining virtues.
Virtues.
We will obey you, our queen, and fulfill your commands in all things.
Victory.
Rejoice, my companions, that the ancient serpent is bound.
Virtues.
Praise to you, Christ, King of the angels. O God, who are you that contained in yourself that great counsel which destroyed the hellish poison among publicans and sinners, who now shine in the eternal light of goodness. Praise to you, therefore, O King, Father Almighty, from whom the river flowed in a fiery blaze. Lead your sons and daughters to sail the waters with a good wind, so that thus we might bring them to the heavenly Jerusalem. The end.